He's a phenomenal kid, and he's really funny, and it's his first time doing stand-up, so please give him a warm welcome, Cameron Fuhrer!
I hope you guys like pee-pee, because there's more pee-pee coming. I'm not racist. This is what a 12-year-old girl said to me. She's like, I'm not racist, and I'm proud of it. And I agree with you. Like, sometimes I catch myself doing something completely not racist, and I'll go. So I was like, good for you. The world needs more kids like you. And then I thought about it. I was like, wait. Being proud of not being racist is like being proud of not being a serial killer. If you're proud of it, a little Beezy wants to serially kill. I want to make a baby. Ideally tonight. I want to have a kid, not because I want it, not because I would love it really. I want to have a kid for a selfish reason, because like kids are a lot like art projects. Like you have this completely blank slate that you could turn into whatever you want, just depending on how you parent. Like I imagine raising a kid like a lot like ceramics. You have this ball of clay, the kid, and you can turn it into anything you want, depending on how you touch it. My dead Dan. I don't do drugs because they're expensive and overdosing is like annoying. But I realized that I have a drug on my face. It's called staring at the inside of my eyelids for a while. And I'll begin to hallucinate. These hallucinations are wildly vivid. Like, okay, I had a dream freshman year that I was 69ing Steve Harvey on a ski ball. It felt so completely real. Not for a minute did I think, this can't possibly be happening. It can't possibly happen. I don't play skee ball. I don't 69 people. I 96 people. This could not ever possibly be happening. But yet, when I'm in reality, actually awake, I often find myself asking, like, is this shit actually happening? And that's exactly what I thought to myself. Fall semester 2015 finals week, when I saw blood rushing out of my penis hole.
Oh my God.
So, let's rehash that. It's fall 2015 finals week. I'm feeling some pain in my stomach, and it's creeping towards my back. And I was like, this is probably just stress, it's finals week, whatevs. So now it's like 11:30 at night, and I go to make a peeps before bed. And what comes out looks like high C fruit punch.
Jeez.
And immediately upon seeing this, I almost pass out. I was so close to going unconscious. My health bar was blinking on 1%, but I willed myself to not just collapse, because I had to study. So I'm like stumbling back to my room, about to pass out. My roommate's like, oh my God, you look bad. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm getting on my penis. It's like, shit. So I call my mom. She's like, oh, honey, don't worry about it. It's probably nothing. Let me just check on the internet. I'll call you right back. I call my dad, who's like the opposite of my mom, which is probably why they got divorced. He goes, son, you are bleeding internally. Your kidneys are failing. You have to get to the room. So that's what I did. I called my friend, the only friend I know who had a car. It's like midnight at this point. And I say, I'm bleeding on my penis. Before I can finish, he's like, of course I will take you to the hospital. I have a penis too, it probably sucks to have blood coming out of it. So he takes me to the hospital, And I'm waiting 30 minutes. There's no line ahead of me to get to the receptionist, but I'm waiting 30 minutes because she's like. So eventually I get to her. She asked for my name, my insurance, stuff like that. So I give it to her, and then she asked me to pee into a little cup as a sample. So I go to the bathroom. What comes out of me doesn't look like high C anymore. It looks like a viscous red wine. Like wine snobs would say that it has legs, I believe. Yeah. Like it slowly slid down the sides of the container. So I plop this right down on the receptionist's desk, and she's shaking. She does not like what she sees. But it still takes me about 30 minutes for the nurse to finally call me in. I guess whatever pee blood analyzer machine they have takes a while. So finally, my roommate's sitting, or the kid who drive me is sitting there, just studying. I kind of feel bad for making him drive me, but I'm dying. So the nurse finally takes me in, and then she goes to leave to retrieve my results, whether or not I had blood in my urine. And I get a text from my dad, and he goes, "Did you by any chance eat beets today?" The root vegetable. I was like, shit. Yes. I remember vaguely somewhere that pigmentation in beets can make your pee red. So I was like, shit. I was never so upset to not be peeing blood. Because I felt pretty embarrassed to make my friend drive me to the hospital and wasting everyone's time. So the nurse comes back, and I'm like, before you could say anything, I think you should know I had beets for dinner tonight. She goes, well, that's probably it, because there's no blood in your urine. Apparently the pain that I was having was gas pain. Usually when there's something wrong with me and I'm thinking I'm dying, it's because I'm constipated. And then the nurse says one of the funnier nurse things. She goes, well, I guess the only thing I can diagnose you with tonight is a healthy diet. Thank you.